Monaco is small. You can walk across it in under an hour. Yet it holds a kind of gravity that pulls the world's wealth, ambition, and spectacle into one tight, glittering strip along the Mediterranean. Yachts crowd the harbor. Balconies look out over curves of asphalt that double as a Formula One circuit. And somewhere between the hum of engines and the soft clink of champagne glasses, a certain kind of woman has carved out her place. She is not one thing. She might be an heiress, an entrepreneur, a model, a racer, or someone who quietly built a portfolio that now funds her view of the sea. What ties her to Monaco is not just money. It is a taste for precision, beauty, and speed. This is a portrait of those women. Not a single story, but a shared rhythm of life built around supercars and unapologetic luxury. Morning light over Port Hercules. The day starts early, even after a late night. Sunlight hits the water first, turning it into a flat sheet of gold. From the terraces above Port Hercules, the view is almost unreal. White hulls. Polished chrome. Crew members already at work. Inside a high-rise apartment, floor-to-ceiling windows slide open. The air smells like salt and fresh coffee. She steps out in silk, barefoot on cool stone, checking her phone only long enough to confirm the day's schedule. A meeting at 11. A fitting at 2. Dinner somewhere impossible to book unless your name carries weight. But first, the drive. The garage is not underground in the way most cities understand it. Here, it is a curated space. Lighting is soft, deliberate. Every surface is clean. Cars are arranged not just for convenience but for impact. A Ferrari in deep red. A Lamborghini in a shade that shifts with the light. A Rolls Royce that feels less like a car and more like a private room on wheels. She does not hesitate. The choice is instinctive, based on mood, weather, and sometimes nothing at all. Today, it is the Ferrari. Low, precise, alive. The engine starts with a sound that cuts through the morning quiet. It is not loud for the sake of attention. It is controlled. Tuned. A signal that something engineered to perfection is now awake. She pulls out onto streets that are already familiar but never boring. Monaco does not have space for long drives. What it has instead is intensity. Tight corners. Elevation changes. The kind of roads that demand attention and reward skill. Supercars as language in Monaco. Cars are not just transportation. They are a language. A way of saying who you are without speaking. But the women who move confidently in this world understand something deeper. It is not about being seen. It is about knowing what you are driving and why. A Ferrari is not chosen because it is expensive. It is chosen because of how it responds at high speed, how it holds the road through a corner. A Lamborghini is not just aggressive styling. It is a statement of control over something that feels almost too powerful to manage. Some of these women drive themselves. Others have drivers. Both choices carry meaning. To sit behind the wheel in Monaco is to claim a certain independence. To be driven is to turn the car into a moving extension of your lifestyle. There is no single right way. The point is intention. Late morning meetings. By late morning, Monaco shifts. The streets fill with a mix of locals, tourists, and the constant flow of people who treat the principality as a base rather than a destination. Meetings happen in places where the line between business and leisure barely exists. A quiet table at a hotel terrace. A private room in a members' club. Deals are discussed over espresso, then revisited over lunch, then finalized weeks later somewhere else entirely. The women who succeed here understand timing. They know when to push and when to wait. They are comfortable in conversations that move quickly between languages, currencies, and expectations. Clothing is part of the negotiation, though no one says it out loud. A tailored blazer signals focus. A more relaxed look suggests confidence. Jewelry is chosen carefully. Nothing is random. And always, there is the sense that time matters. Not in the frantic way of larger cities, but in a measured, deliberate way. Every hour has value. Every appearance is noted. Afternoons of precision. After the meetings, the day opens up again. This is where Monaco reveals its quieter luxury. Not the obvious displays, but the small, controlled experiences that define a certain level of living. A spa session in a hotel where the staff remembers preferences without being reminded. A personal trainer who adjusts the workout based on how she slept. A designer fitting where fabrics are discussed in terms of weight, movement, and how they catch the light at sunset. And sometimes, a drive that is not about getting anywhere. She leaves Monaco briefly, crossing into the hills above the coast. The roads widen just enough to let the car stretch. Corners come faster. The engine note changes. This is where the supercar makes sense in a different way. It is not about being seen. It is about feeling the machine respond. The steering tightens. The acceleration presses her back into the seat. For a few minutes, everything else drops away. This is the part outsiders rarely understand. The cars are not just symbols. They are experiences. Controlled, repeatable, but never dull. The social circuit by evening, Monaco transforms again. Lights come on across the harbor. Yachts glow softly, each one a floating version of the apartments above. The social scene is layered. There are public spaces where anyone can watch the spectacle. Then there are private events where access is everything. She moves through both with ease. A drink at a well-known bar where faces are familiar. Then a shift to a private gathering where conversations are quieter, more focused. The women who thrive here are not just present. They are aware. They know who is in the room, what matters to them, and how to navigate the subtle rules that govern these spaces. Supercars appear again, but differently now. Valets handle them. Keys change hands. The focus shifts from driving to arrival. A car pulls up. Doors open. The moment is brief, but it carries weight. This is where image and reality meet. The car, the outfit, the timing. Everything aligns or it does not. Night drives late at night, when the crowds thin and the air cools, the city offers something rare. Space. This is when she drives again. The streets are quieter. The lights reflect off the road in long, clean lines. The engine sounds different at night. Sharper. More pronounced. She takes the same roads as in the morning, but they feel new. The absence of traffic changes everything. Corners open up. Acceleration becomes smoother, more fluid. There is no audience now. No need to perform. This is where the connection between driver and car is most clear. For some, this is the real reason the cars matter. Beyond the surface, it is easy to look at Monaco and see only excess. The cars, the yachts, the endless flow of money. But that view misses something important. The women who build lives here are operating in a space where expectations are high and margins for error are small. Reputation matters. Consistency matters. The ability to move between worlds without friction matters. Luxury is not just consumption, it is control. Control over time. Over environment. Over the way one is perceived. Supercars fit into this not as random indulgences, but as extensions of that control. Machines that respond exactly as intended, that reflect the choices of the person who owns them. There is also pressure. To maintain, to evolve, to stay relevant in a place where novelty fades quickly. Not everyone manages it. Some burn out. Others leave. But those who stay develop a kind of resilience that is not obvious at first glance. They learn to filter noise, to focus on what matters, and to let the rest pass by. The next generation Monaco is not static. New money arrives. New ideas. New ways of defining luxury. Younger women are entering this world with different priorities. Sustainability, technology, and a more global view of success are shaping their choices. Supercars are changing too. Electric models are becoming part of the landscape. Performance is still the focus, but the sound, the feel, the entire experience is evolving. Some embrace it fully. Others hold on to the traditional engines that defined the past decades. Both perspectives exist side by side, creating a tension that keeps the scene from becoming predictable. What remains constant is the desire for excellence. Whether in business, design, or driving, the standard is high. Closing reflections: to live in Monaco at this level is to accept a certain intensity. Everything is close. Everything is visible. There is little room to hide. For the women who call this place home, the combination of supercars and luxury is not about showing off. It is about building a life where details matter. The way a car handles a corner. The way light falls across a room at sunset. The way a conversation unfolds over dinner. These details add up. They create a rhythm that is both demanding and rewarding. Monaco may be small, but for those who understand it, it offers something rare. A space where ambition, style, and precision come together in a way that feels almost inevitable. And at the center of it, moving through streets that double as a racetrack, are women who know exactly where they are going, even when the road curves sharply ahead. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the world of Monaco, supercars, and luxury living, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. There's a lot more coming your way. Drop a comment and let me know what you want to see next. See you in the next video.